Uh, yeah, you ready to go?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah, Space Marines is pretty solid.
I like the man, but I'm still trying to learn which route is good. But the problem is I don't have DLCs, so I can't practice, at my own. I mean, I can practice with base game, but to be honest, it's very limiting.
Space Marines, their early game armor is not all that good. Their infantry's better. That's a comment that I'll give. With or without DLCs, their early game armor is just not very good.
I agree, but those ATVs and Thunder Speeders are can be really OP.
Yeah, the Thunderstrike speeder can be, that's honestly the first vehicle that I'd say is worth it, in my opinion. That effect to where it makes it to where everything else takes more damage is nice.
Yeah, it is. It can really help a lot. I usually have a problem. I don't know what to build, what to do at the start.
Yeah, choosing your base is usually important. Like your outposts where you drop your
Yeah,
your your Space Marine base.
yeah, it's huge because you only have one. So we are playing on fast, right?
Yeah, it's on fast.
Yeah, I love playing on fast. Last night there was like this 4v4 and we played on standard. Man, it was tedious.
Yeah, I'm not a big standard guy. It's just I like to be able to research all the way to not that every game I play I get to tier 10, but standard you're never gonna get to the high tier tech unless you play like 5 hours or something.
Yeah, we played 5 hours and uh, I got so tired, man. It was like even 5 minutes timer, so everyone was taking their time. I think my biggest problem is I don't know what other factions build, so I don't know how
Yeah,
to counter.
I would say like understanding. So you're playing Space Marines. You'll have units that are good versus other units. Like, okay, so you're playing against Necron,
Mm-hmm.
and so say I went. I'm not saying this is what I'm going, but uh, if I went mainly just pure vehicles, then obviously your um Predator tanks would be a good choice, and dreadnoughts and stuff like that, because they excel versus vehicles.
Yeah,
But if I say you went vehicles and I went just like mass infantry, then your Predator tanks wouldn't be good in that matchup at all. So there is a lot of like, yeah, trying to have the now in team games, it's a lot easier to just go a certain build and because there's multiple people playing different factions, but 1v1's a little bit trickier.
Yeah, when you dedicate it in PvP, you won't be able to surprise out one as easy anymore. Once they see your unit. Ooh.
Are you winning, son?
We're winning for sure. Should be done here shortly.
Finally.
Yeah.
Stomp, stomp, goes the robot.
Was it 3 hard again or very hard?
We're playing hard, 2 versus 3 at the moment. I'm honestly a bit rusty, so I started a bit light.
Yeah.
But if you guys are interested in like PvP competitive play, I have a channel, and I have I think I have like 4 or 5 guides on factions, how to play in PvP.
Oh, please send it. I'm so interested, man. Like, I have been these days. I have been trying to find any of kind of guides or ask people around what to do. But yeah, I'm confused.
How's the flu?
Oh, it's a weird one. It leaves you some symptoms for a long time. That's how most of people experience it. Yeah, but you know, like much better. Thanks for
Okay.
asking.
Yep.
Never mind then.
Oh, it was just Tentox. He was checking out the stream. Is that their last city?
For me, I'm not 100%. I would guess yes, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's almost at the edge. It should be.
Yeah, I mean they
Hopefully.
could potentially have one up here somewhere, but I don't think they do.
We could check with the
Yeah,
hero. Huh.
there's a yellow one.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far this one will go. I think yellow has for sure 2 bases left though, but it won't last much more.
Crush the puny orcs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not puny, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in my experience, AI is the best when they play orcs. Like, when the AI try to play Eldar or something similar, they just don't know what to do at all.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
At least the orcs only need to go forward, and the AI can at least manage that.
It was one of the original 4 factions, so I guess the developers, they made that right.
Yeah.
And they're easier. They don't have so many like stuff to do or actions and skills and all that.
Yeah, you just need to smash. Makes everything easier. Smash.
a wall of ceramite armor.
Yep.
How many hours have you been playing?
I don't know. It's been a few for sure.
Must be at least 3, right?
Yeah, at least.
Or even 4, maybe. I don't know.
Something like that. I'd say we started off pretty quickly, and then it kind of slowed out in the middle. Obviously, once we made contact with the orcs, they had a ton of just cities and all that they settle on the front, and you got to push through them. And plus, they just have a huge mass of infantry usually compared to you, or just not necessarily just infantry, but they just have overwhelming numbers. So you kind of gotta if you push too far, what happened to us yesterday, we ended up paying the price for that. So this time it was a little bit slower. Like I would sit back and just kind of overwatch shot people, and then getting other shots off, and then push up after that, and it was a lot more functional.
Yeah, exactly. You have to play more defensively when you're playing against the AI because they
Yeah.
have more stuff.
Right.
So this is standard, right?
No, it's fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
fast.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if we played against 2 AIs, we probably have won a long time ago. It's just that that extra army just slows us down.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the commandos. Haven't seen them.
No more commandos.
Who's hosting?
Me.
Yeah. Have any meltas? Cooldown. He does.
Oh.
But this is, I think, their original city, actually. 29 people. Pop.
So-
Yeah, it should be. Motherload.
Yeah, you're basically wrapping it up now.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What time
And
is
of
it?
course. For me? Or for him?
Oh, for you.
It's about 8 a.m. It's gonna be 8 a.m. in just a couple minutes.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I ended up sleeping kind of in the afternoon yesterday, so I got up at like I think like 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been up
Oh,
since.
okay. That's
Yeah.
Sounds like you went. Oh wait, I'm I'm watching the single player versus AI or the AI stream. I thought I was hearing assault marines.
Yeah, I have a bunch of assault marines.
Excellent diversion, sir.
so. Who's your buddy that you're playing?
I mean, we just met or just got on and started playing with each other yesterday for the first time. And then yeah, we got back on this morning. I don't know like his real name, but Vermal.
Oh, all right. Yeah, yeah. I just want to understand who's the second
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I mean, I made a post on the Discord that I was opening up for so several players wants to play against the hard AI, especially the orcs, since they will be most fun to face. And this one dude popped on.
I'm the one dude.
Indeed.
Yeah, I figured.
The end of times are coming. Just like Nagash in Warhammer 3.
True.
Small cities of me, I think. Jenny, do you still have drop pod stuff for some nasty space marines?
Yeah, I could drop pod people. What do you need?
I was thinking if you could drop something really heavy around here towards the second base. Just to know if there's just gonna be a walkover if we actually need to kill something over there. Yeah, right there. Okay, it looks very easy though.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that they have much left. They threw down another city here down here by me, but they're I think they're basically burned out. Let me see. Do I have? Yeah, he's got Meltas.
Yeah, my take
Heck.
priest can walk around safely, and that is usually a no-no. If only I could teleport the Imperial Knights to the front line, although that would probably be broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably from mechanicals, yeah.
Up.
equip it to your friend.
It's an interceptor. It's not like a real heavy hitting guy. Tanky thing. I'll get a Terminator out.
Ah, the real heavies.
Yeah, the heavy.
Heavy with an attitude, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm half elfing it with. Oh, it's actually dead.
Nice.
That was one round of shots from my stuff. Nice. It's just the green city left. I think. Yeah, everything yellow here just turned green, which means it's just it left, probably.
Alright. He's got a melt bomb.
It's so much blue.
There we go.
A victory parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the banner and everything.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Victory.
Yeah, my eco was much better planned this time.
Yeah,
Definitely.
shot up right there towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, even mid-game it was pretty high up there for a while. It's just AI that was really past me. But yeah,
Well, this is
explode
how the
everything.
mechanics are. They really pick up after the mid game.
Yeah. I mean, their early stuff for Mechanicus is so fragile, so if you don't play super carefully, you can get overrun very easily.
I don't find them very fragile, to be honest, because of the bionics. It's just that they need to pick up later, like their economy and their production and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, their starting infantry stuff, they get like one shot by Eldar units and plenty other units actually. But they, yeah, of course, they pack a punch too.
They're decent.
Let's see here. But the Cataphrone destroyers and the wheelchair infantry, they are doing very good for mid game.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. In the community mode, they've reduced the Cataphrone destroyers to 2 models. They're very powerful.
Almost had like half your amount of units created.
Yeah. Yeah, I did better that time about not losing people. In that other game we did, even early in the game, I'd ended up walking like 2 tacticals. I remember like I stepped them up to just kind of like capture an outpost, and there was like 3 ambles there, and they ended up taking those 2 dudes out. And yeah, I normally like they're better if you move up a little bit and then you get an overwatch shot and then you follow up with another shot or a grenade or whatever. Like that's the better way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Well played.
Yep.
You got your revenge from your once your single defeat ever.
Yes. Yeah. I did.
Avenge the fallen.
Indeed.
Yeah, I thought I was missing 3 DLCs, but I'm just missing 2. I need Onslaught and Rampage. There's only 2 I'm missing.
But you had the commanders in the game, like.
He did, yeah, because where he's hosting.
Oh,
I
sure.
don't know if. Yeah, I don't know if it's.
If I'm the host, you get access to everything except for if you don't have the faction, but I give
Yeah,
you
no,
all
no,
the
I know.
news
I
for
just thought it was Virgo hosting. My bad.
No.
So, anybody up for a game or something?
Mm. So I'm
I'd
in the game right now. After this one, yeah,
yeah.
why not?
Yeah, they started one. I would I'd do it, but I've just been sitting here for a few hours. I'll probably
No,
take
no,
a
you
break.
have to. You have to take care of
Yeah.
yourself, bro.
Yeah, I probably I could use like a shower and some food, and then maybe I'll consider getting back on.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't. It's Sunday, so I don't have anything to do today.
True, true. Yeah, slow Sunday.
Yep, and
Yeah.
it's kind of gloomy over here where I'm at, like rainy and cold. So I don't I don't really necessarily feel like going out and getting in that.
Oh, it's the same for me too. Gloomy, not rainy, but gloomy. Clouds.
Yeah, I'm taking a break. Then I might look into some Warhammer 3, maybe. Well,
Yeah,
switch it up a little bit.
yeah, I'll let you know if
Yeah,
if
sure.
I anything changes. I'll shoot you a message.
All right. See you guys.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Good
Bye
talking
bye.
with you again.
So we are at war next turn, right? Oh, this turn, yeah.
Yeah, we're at war.
Oh my god, what's that? That shit just spawns. So you are playing Necrons, right?
Yeah. Oh, my war is a little bad.
So that unit of yours, it's creates cities and spawns those guys. Scarabs.
Yeah. Yeah, scarabs, you a lot of times you just use them to like scout the enemy, take outposts, eat
And to use
Overwatch.
tip, yeah,
Like they're
chip
kind of
damage.
like expandable type units.
Yeah, I guess that they are. That's your hero.
Yep.
Bruh, you just stole my experience.
Yeah. Hi.
And oh, so what the fuck, man? Damn. Are you legit going to kill him?
I will kill him next turn.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hello there, Destroy.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing.
I see you're back at Gladius. What happened?
I'm not back. I'm just playing Gladius right now.
I see. Alright, I'm gonna not say this. Bother you more. See ya.
All right.
Bye. I can't do anything to that guy. This is really bad.
Yeah, you usually don't want to throw heroes with no armor in the front line like that. Especially if I have a stun grenade.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that your hero's ability?
No, I bought a stun grenade item.
Oh. Sorry. Malim. Ha? Pa možeš, ali nemam na računaru, to morate spet svoj. Ja. Dobro, može. Ma da. Ajde, čućemo se. Ajde, čao. Sorry, can you continue? Like, I shouldn't do that, like, put my units.
Oh no, but that's part of learning. Like once your hero
Yeah.
hero dies a lot like that, then you like obviously you're not gonna.
You know, I struggle with approaching, man. I don't know when should I approach you? Should I do what the fuck should I do? That's the biggest problem for me. I have so much more to learn.
Oh, I mean, it. Gladius is a high skill set game, so
Yeah.
it's just like players that are really good at the game, uh, and like there's a big skill gap for this game. Well, I guess you
Yeah,
could say
there
that
is.
with most games, but I think this game especially.
It's noticeable. It's just because, you know, there's no easy access to information, you know. Like you really need to dig your toes into this game to be able to figure it out. And yeah, that's it. Are scouts useful for Space Marines? Right, like, I never played with them.
They nerfed the Rangers in the community mod, so I don't really even I don't even bother with them because they took their 5 model and put them to 4 model. So I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is.
Because biggest problem I have is vision. You know, I don't know how. I don't see, and I don't have any expendable units to send up front. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So should I play like for mid game, early
Well,
game,
you have
late game?
there's a tech that allows you orbital scan. So that
Yeah,
is
something, but
mhm.
it's like 6 tiles, 7.
And the counter to like heroes that are like Chuck Norris or like tank heroes are stun grenades.
Yeah. So you lock them into place.
Well, like if like in this case, you went heroes, so like it makes sense for me just to buy stun grenades. So I kind of got your hero zoned. So now you have to kill the scarab to run him away. Oh yeah, and then like if you go heroes in this game, you really want to try not to lose them, especially if you invest them with items, because like then
Yeah.
that's like a big momentum hit.
Well, yeah. There goes my ATV. Fuck that, man. You have so many of those bastards.
Yep.
Hey, Dad, there's something I want to tell you.
What?
Can I have your phone? Daddy, can I have your phone?
Yeah, here you go. Wait. Here you go, Josh. Wait, let me switch you over.
Do things.
Okay, here. Ideally, like, especially when you get to mid game, you really want to have a death ball, or like you want to have your army like all together, like in a
Big clump, yeah.
yeah. It just makes it more explosive and powerful and better defensive. If your whole army is like spread out, if you face my death ball, then you're just gonna get outnumbered and killed. But some cases, like if you're trying to harass and take outposts and take relics, then obviously you have to kind of split your army. But
Yeah, besides that, I shouldn't do that.
if you do play Space Marines, you also always want to grab the tower tech that makes them harder to kill too.
Okay. I fucked up, but it's okay.
All right.
Like every game that I play, like as I have noticed, everyone can produce much more units than I can.
Well, how many
Armories and that stuff.
yeah.
I have 3. Is that enough? Yeah, you killed me. That's it. You have won this game. I don't know what to do. What to build for like anti-vehicle, because only early option I have is how are they called? Devastators. Yeah, and that's it.
No, predator tanks, devastators. Those are literally anti-vehicle. But like I said, you got to like having your hero like just out alone like that with not being the army. He can easily get trapped, especially if you know I'm building scarabs, right? So scarabs kind of that's what their purpose is like if they see like a lone unit or a weak flank, they can just overwhelm it and then you're trapped. And then my faster units come in and kill you.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, and like the thing is, if you go heroes, you really got to use their edge. So with SM, their heroes are some of the best tank heroes. So what that means is that you can really control a zone area with them because they're very beefy, especially if you throw armor on them.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that?
All right. I don't know if I can even kill this. I probably can.
You can. I think. What the fuck? They can jump.
Yes.
Yeah. So how many armors should I go for? Should I go for infantry also?
Oh damn, these things have
How
good damage.
how do I get all that snowball? You know, because it looks like me you have double the production. Like
Okay,
double the
so I
amount of units.
have 5 production buildings plus a hero building, but I don't really call that a production building. How many production buildings do you have?
I have 3 production buildings and 1 here.
Yeah, so think about it. I have 5, you have 3. So there's no way you're gonna outscale me. So especially turn 40, you want to shoot for at least 5 or 6 production buildings. That's like the golden rule on fast speed.
Okay. I mean that's it. I can do anything. You're just gonna snowball me, and that's the end of the game. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you build unit every turn, right?
Every 1 or 2 turns. But yeah, we could GG now. I mean, like, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't have to yeah. It's not bad manner just to like if you know your toast, you could just
Yeah,
GG.
that's it. I did it.
But yeah, like I would say, if you look at the graph, right?
Yeah, you just had that spike, and I was slowly going up.
Right. I think like you were at the same pace with me around turn 30 as far as production goes, but you can see well yeah, and you
My research also.
yeah, I was kind of way ahead in research, but SM is good. Like it's a very strong faction. It's just you have to be very calculated with them. Like the thing is they gain bonuses with their towers, meaning like when you drop the Fortress of Redemption, you're getting a 20% boost of that particular resource for your base. So you want to emphasize rec if you're going to big army. If you're going for high research, you want to get the science Roosevelt with tower. And but like I said, I mean, generally speaking, usually by turn 40, you want at least 5 to 6 production buildings. If you're hitting that and you're able to keep producing, then your army production is up to par with the meta. The only time like you might not hit that 5 to 6 production buildings by turn 40 if you're going for research rush, like if you're rushing to like a very high tech unit, then obviously you're not going to have 5 to 6 production buildings. But yeah.
That does make
I'll message you. Like I have a playlist. Let me see. I have a playlist of PvP guides. Now I'm not saying I'm like the best player, but like I'm definitely not a newbie or like someone that just picked up the games, but
Yeah, I can see that. That's like obvious.
I generally like to try things out. Like I like to do things that maybe the majority of people wouldn't do. All right, I'll send you. Yeah, I'm gonna message you a link. Hold on. All right, let me know if you get it. That's just the Space Marine guide I did.
Wait, I'll be back in a minute. Hi, I'm back. So, what were you saying? That's the Space Marine guy that.
Yeah, so I don't know if like you like playing Space Marines, but that's a
Yeah, I want to like pick one faction and be good with them.
yeah, so that's just a good starting point. I go over like a lot of information about them. But yeah, once you get like I said, if you can hit that metric of 5-6 production buildings by turn 40,
Yeah.
then the other thing you just got to work on is like your tactics. So what I mean by that is, so if two players have equal armies, right? Obviously, one's gonna win, the other one's gonna lose. But how you maybe attack your opponent or move your troops on the map will play a key part of who's gonna win that battle. So, I would say,
Yeah, that I have been playing like strategy games half of my
yeah,
life,
yeah.
but it's just like I need to get to know the Gladius and what's like
Well, what
how much I
Gladius is
should
like,
extend.
if you so um the thing I would just say about Gladius is if you can win the morale fight, that's a big factor in sort of really coming out on top. So to win the morale fight is like when you kill units, the enemy team will lose leadership or morale. And there's yellow and red. Like, I don't know if you've seen like the
Yeah,
colors.
I have noticed that.
Yeah,
I
so
know
you'll
with morale
do
decreases, they take more
more
damage,
damage and they do
and
less
yeah,
damage. So the game rewards you for like stomping your opponent. So
yeah. So the snowball is like a real factor if you start.
well, the thing is, if you're at a huge disadvantage if you can't come close to your army's numbers, right? So if your production is way low, your army is going to be a lot smaller. So in order for you to win a tactical engagement, you have to work extra hard because you have less units, to kill them with. So, a lot with this game is, and that's why, like in team games, you might hear people say, "Oh, I got 1 versus 2," or "Let's 2 versus 1," so on. So, same kind of idea is like if you are able to 2 versus 1 someone, that's you have 2-to-1 ratio to win that fight, right? And that's obviously an edge. So someone defending a 2 versus 1 can still perhaps defend it, but you got to be very you then got to play like the terrain. You got to use maybe your base hexes to your advantage to get the defensive bonus. So yeah, Gladius is kind of like there's a lot of you can't just dumb it down to like, okay, yeah, I win because I was able to build 6 production buildings. Like there's still other
Yeah, you need
things
to
to factor
prepare.
in when you're playing the game. But yeah, it's a fun game.
It is. I like it.
The thing is like there's people that play this game a lot, like religiously, and
Yeah, I can notice that.
I guess I call them like the sweaty players, which I'm part of the sweaty player group, but because I played this game a lot, so I'm not trying to say I'm not a sweaty player, but like there's people that live and breathe and play this game every day, so you can imagine they're like when you're playing against someone like that, you can't really mess up or screw up. Like you got to play pretty like on par to what the meta is, or else they're just gonna
Yeah,
kill you pretty badly.
yeah. It's like maximizing everything, every outpost. Like I was talking to one guy and he was like saying, oh, in his free time, like when he plays Gladius, he just goes and like turns on mods or whatever, and calculates how much he should min max in different terrains, and yeah, that's a lot of things to do.
Yeah, and I think
Especially
too,
because
like that's where you got to figure out like obviously you could play this game casually, but if you get really into the PvP part of it, it kind of steers you into the competitive sweaty kind of category real quick.
yeah, I know that's why I stopped playing most of the games, because like it's it gets tiring, at some point. It's not like I can't learn that and I couldn't do that, but it takes so much time, and so much effort that it's not worth it at the end.
Yeah, and I guess you could
I
like, I don't know if you ever played StarCraft, but that's a good example of like there's definitely
and
high skill level players and
yeah,
some
I have played
people,
lots of Total War, and
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, some
it's like
people like the challenge, like they want to play high level people, um, and this game definitely has that. There's definitely some really good players that.
I would definitely like if there was like some kind of ELA based thing, so
Well,
people
what you could do is like, say you're gonna start a game, you message in the PvP area, like looking for newish players, like, like if as long as if you broadcast it or put in your title, then most like sweaty players won't join because they know it's a lot of players are just brand new at the game. Because that's one thing sweaty players don't like, is they don't like to play these games with people that kind of suck at it or they don't know what they're doing. Because it's like this game, you spend usually at least an hour, usually 2, and then sometimes it
game,
could go to 3 hours per game. So that's a lot of commitment. And then if you're playing someone that has no clue what they're doing or they're just bad at the game, you could spend like
yeah, it's like wasting the
2
time.
hours and like you just steamroll that person, and it's like it wasn't really hard or anything.
Yeah, I understand that totally. Like, but I love to play PvP matches in like Total War games like Medieval and Attila and Shogun too. So I get what you mean. But the thing with those games is like you just start the battle and the games all going like active for 30 minutes, and here you have preparation with all the economy and capturing everything, and then knowing your enemy is also a huge thing.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play this game a lot, but the thing that what I found for me was that there's some players in the community that they're just very toxic. And it's like,
Yeah, I have noticed that.
it's
But
like,
yeah,
it's kind of a deterrent to like, it's like, why am I playing this game when there's these man childs that are like, trying to get um, yeah, that's kind of what? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. No. And there's some decent, like, there's some really cool people that play the game. And I've never had any issue with a lot of the people that play the game. But there's a few people that just rub me the wrong way, and unfortunately they still play the game. So it's like,
yeah, I understand it, and I guess that they are in those tournaments and all that.
I'm kind of like personally, people either love me or hate me in this community. So
Yeah,
that
you seem like a chill guy. That I don't see anything wrong with you.
well, the
If
thing
you
is
are
this,
willing to explain,
yeah, but it's like, I think what makes this game a little bit toxic is like when you spend 2-3 hours in a match and say you lose it or whatever, and then or you talk about the balance, and then it's like the toxic kind of comes out of people a little bit, especially if they like lose a close match, or it's like, you spend 3 hours playing someone, and but yeah, that's pretty much sums up me. Like, you'll find that I think the majority of the very sweaty players don't like me, and then the other players and do like me. So it's because I'm like, I was the kind of like the original content creator for this game.
yeah.
Because because I would just like play the game, stream it, and then later I started making guides.
That's great, man. I don't know. This game, it seems a little bit not balanced, you know. Especially those chaos space marines. Like, man, we can pump out those units. So I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I think you gotta. All I would say is, if you enjoy the 4X genre, the turn-based kind of strategy game, this is really
Yeah.
and if you like the challenge of playing another player, this game is probably the best 4X PvP game that I know, because what makes I think this game just work really nice is there's no diplomacy, so you're not farting around doing weird crap on the diploma screen, and there's none of this like trying to make deals and then you backstab your player like in Civilization or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I love Civilization. I played it so much. But just because of that, there is diplomacy, there is all that kind of aspect to it. So you can be lucrative in many ways, You just don't need to be really good, at war and killing other guys.
Yeah,
And I usually play lots of RTS,
well, it's hard
But this
because
turn-based,
it's hard because there's so many good games out there. Like, it's like, where do I, if I want to do some gaming or dedicate my time, where do I, start?
I agree.
Yeah, and I can imagine because you said you like Total War, so I guess when the Total War 40K gets dropped, I bet you're gonna definitely get into that, right?
I'm not a huge fan of 40K and Warhammer overall. I never got into those universes, It's just that it's only a kind of active fantasy setting that's been pumping out games and actively lore. I'm much more of a guy that likes Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and all that stuff, like kind of medieval things,
Right.
But yeah, because there is nothing like that, that uh, actively puts out the games. So yeah, 40K is like closest to it, and I have played like Warhammer 3, Total War Warhammer 3 a lot, and yeah, it's good. I like that game.
Do you ever watch a guy named
I don't really much
Truin?
dragons.
Do you ever watch the guy the content creator Truin?
I don't know.
He does a lot of Total War coverage, like PvP and all that.
I have watched some PvP Total War, but I don't remember the name.
Oh,
But it's actually good. It's interesting, a lot. And I like the ease of access of that combat. Because when you start, you just go into the battle, you battle out in 5-10 minutes, and that's it. But here you need to prepare, you need to do all this stuff, and then you lose.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's not that I'm not willing to do that, but just my life can't compete with that. I don't have that much free time, and all free time that I have, I need to learn something fast if I want to play it. That's why I mostly stick to single player games.
Yeah. Well, I gotta eat breakfast with my family. So, but it was cool talking with you, and yeah, like I said, if you get like more into it, definitely there's some stuff that I cover in that, and there's also the Discord channel that you can ask questions. But I'll probably see you around if you keep playing the game, because I am.
Thank you, man.